Hello everybody, sflogicninja here, or you can call me Dave Earl. I don't care. It's Monday again. That means extra Pete's. Pete's in the afternoon, Pete's in the morning, Pete's all day. So, first things first, the Marrow Remix contest is over, and we have a winner. And I'm not going to announce it right now. You have to wait till Wednesday. And you're going to have to go to marrowcell to find out who it was. They were all awesome, though. You guys totally rock. You know, you really brought it. But today, we have 2 questions to go over from some ninjas out there. And I distilled these 2 down from a number of different questions that I get fairly often. So this one has to do with recording effects on input. If you were to put effects on that channel strip right there on the left-hand side in the inspector, what would happen is your voice is recorded dry, but it's being processed by the effects when you play back. And if I took the effects off, then there wouldn't be any effect on my voice. It would be dry. So the idea is I want to record my voice in, but have the effects printed to the voice so that I can move it around to other audio tracks and it would have the effect on it. Now to do this, it requires a little bit of setup in the scary environment window. So I'm going to hit screen set 8 to get myself into a screen set that I can use just for environment. So there we go. You can see my channel strip there that I created in the arrange window is being reflected here in the environment window. And if you guys think this is kind of weird, then go back to my tip 3 video. Alright, so I'm going to go to new channel strip. But this channel strip is going to be called an input. Now what's the difference between an input and an audio track or an auxiliary? Well, the input is actually the physical input to your audio interface, and if you apply effects there, any track that has input 1 as its input, whatever is being recorded through input 1 is going to have the effects printed to it before it gets to the arrange window. So I'm going to make an input, and there it is, input 1. I'll go ahead and turn the volume up. But I'm not going to give it an output 1 and 2 because then I'll be doubling it, because it'll be coming through here and it'll be coming through on my audio strip as well. But if I wanted to listen to it and if I had no audio strip with audio input monitoring on, which is that little I over here, it's right there, then I could turn on output 1 and 2 here, and I would get I would be able to hear what effects are being applied on the input. So if I go in here and say, let's say one of my favorite is amp modeling. Oh geez, I'm not sure I want to do that to you guys because it's just going to blow your ears out. Have fun with that though. It's pretty cool. I'll do something like a tape delay. There we go. So I have a tape delay directly on the input, and if I was to turn up to like 52, yeah, obviously, here's the delay. Well, if I go back to the arrange window, I hit screen set 1, I'll hit record. Oops, wrong key command. There we go. And you'll probably see that in the audio itself, especially if I zoom out a little bit on it, you can see the delay. Cool. So you'll notice that the audio track itself doesn't have any effect on it at all. But if I play it back, the audio track will have my delayed voice on it. And then if I made audio 2, of course, I could drag this down here and it will still have the delay on it. So that's question number 1. How do you print effects directly to a track? Alright, so that's part 1 on how to print effects to your voice. Part 2 is going to be about using a trigger finger to play chords. Now, the trigger finger right now, I have an EVP88 up in my arrange window, and if I hit this note, That's a C2. And it just kind of goes up chromatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use something called a chord memorizer to take those notes, and for every note I hit, it's going to play a chord automatically. So I'm going to go to screen set 8, and I'm going to open up an environment window, and I'm going to go to this layer that we've used before called Quick Imports. Once I'm there, I'm going to go to New and go to Chord Memorizer. Bring that over, and I'm going to change my cabling slightly. So I'm going to select that cable, delete it, and then I'm going to attach my monitor to my chord memorizer. So this note, when I hit it, it's what, C2? Yeah, C2. It's going to go chromatically up from C2. So I double click my chord memorizer, and here's C2. And let's see what happens if I do that. So when I hit C2, it should play that chord. And it remembers velocity. So that's pretty fun. Now I'll assign C sharp, because that's the next pad over. So, but what I'll do is I'm going to make it like, I don't know, nah, it's too dark. There we go. That's okay. Then I'll go to the next key and make that a straight up minor 7. So I'm having too much fun. Then I go up to the next one, and I'm just going to try something weird. Let's see. Ugh, that was a bad decision. Now I don't like that one. I'm so picky. That sounds like a game show, but I'm sure you guys will do something way hipper. Anyway, once you have that, if I go back to the arrange window now, I can record it, and it's actually going to record the chords. So I'll hit record. And if I open up the piano roll editor, I see that they're actually chords. It doesn't just record the single note that I played, it records the chords because of the signal flow that I went over in tip number 3. So give that a try. Now that you've done it in the environment window that way, you can do it with any instrument now. I can go in and I can pop on a, I don't know, maybe an organ of some kind. Huh. Cheesiest thing alive. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Have fun and ciao.